We got some flips.
I always wondered why nobody gets hurt on that. It's sort of hard.
Well, they got the formation down, Dan. Did you see them build the pyramid to start just so they wouldn't get hurt? So
Yeah.
they've been doing it for years, so they've got that down.
Yeah, and I remember at one time here a few years ago when Shelby was in the same conference with Lincoln and Maiden, and Tom Brown brought the Maiden Blue Devils in.
Yeah, they did that.
They did it in the middle of the field, and that didn't go over too well.
Yeah.
And they ended up losing the game to Shelby. I think something like 55-20.
Yeah, Maiden did that against actually us too at Maiden. But then they backed it up, so they could do whatever they want to. Yeah, they backed it up that night, Dan. No problems.
They did.
No problems. Now, I was telling Dan before we started, this will be the first Shelby game that I've ever been to where I expect a fully competitive game. I've played in a couple of these. My starting record is actually 0-2, Dan.
Is it? Okay.
Starting a varsity record of 0-2 through about 47-yard touchdown pass here one time. Brought the 6-shooters out. Was down 36-6. Dorsey's going to kick off to start the game, and he almost went out of bounds, and he's going to keep it in bounds. He's going to be knocked out right about the 17-yard line. It looks like where the the Golden Lions will start here, folks. And here we go. It's Cleveland County football action. The Bulldogs and the Golden Lions for the SMAC championship. High school football broadcast brought to you by Pepsi Cola Football, folks. Stop by your nearest store. Pick up a Pepsi Cola today. Don't pick up that other brand. Want to thank our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 19 years and running. All right, here we go. Golden Lions in the shotgun. Going to start it off. 3 wide receivers. They're going to fake the handoff. Look for the slants. Got the skinny post. Oh, he had him wide open, and he hit him in the hands. Just out in the outstretched hands of number 3 there for the Golden Lions, Dontavis Presley. Dan, that ball got bad real quick for the Bulldogs. This place would have erupted.
Yes.
If Shelby could have scored there on that first play. Wow. Bulldogs got lucky there escaping that.
Good crowd here tonight. Burns crowd on the far side, almost full, not quite, but almost. And actually, maybe as many Bulldog fans here as Golden Lions. Good crowd over here, too, as well, though.
Big crowd. Spencer Clark's going to hand off this time. 3 Presley is going to get the handoff and across the 20 up near, it looks like they're going to mark him at the 22 there, Dan. So a gain of about 5 on the play for the Golden Lions, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Lions. 11:22 and counting, first quarter action. The low white memorial scoreboard. We'll be showing you that tonight. Brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy. Clark in the shotgun spread. Snaps the ball. Drops back to pass. Look, he's got the swing pass to his left. Got the first down and more. And he's hit hard just on the other side of the 30. And they're going to mark him down. It looks like... Oh, let's give him the 32 there, Dan. So a 10-yard gain there.
Cedric Cannon on the receiving end.
Cannon on the reception. The Golden Lions, and they're going to move the chains to start off this game here at Shelby High School.
Taking insurance first down.
I want to welcome all of our Shelby viewers. If you folks normally tune in to the radio, thank you for coming on over and watching on whatsupshopper.com. Our friends and partners at WHS don't mind tonight. Usually they would mind, Dan, but tonight they joint broadcast here tonight on the radio and the internet. Handoff out the middle, hit hard before he starts. Number 6 with a carry, but Demarion Petty's going to finish him off.
Washington on the carry there, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's where they're going to mark it, however, at the 31.
Actually, they're going to mark him back 1 yard, Dan.
Okay.
So they're going to put him at the 31.
Okay.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 11. Bulldogs and Golden Lions live from Shelby High School. Packed house, as expected. Looks about standing room only. There's people on the hills. Kids are playing. Snap, shotgun, little swing pass out, hitch. Oh, he makes the first guy miss. Now he's got room. And he's going to get up across the 45. Number 5 with the catch for the Shelby Golden Lions. And that's going to be a gain. They're going to mark it at the 46. Gain of about 15 on the reception for the Golden Lions. That was, who did I say, 6 or 5? 5.
5.
Wesley Hillman, the 5'11 senior, showing out on senior night. Clark, hands off Washington. Washington's got a big gap up the middle. Linebackers close once they get across the 50. Raekwon Washington gain of right at 5 yards. Looks like they're going to give him the full 5. 2nd and 5 now for the Golden Lions. Marching on the opening drive here on WhatsAppShopper.com, brought to you by Pepsi Cola. Washington's going to need a timeout to fix his mouthpiece. I think he's got it where he needs it right now. 49-yard line, and Hauser started running, but the wide receiver on the outside, he jumped. Let's see who they called on, Dan. I couldn't tell if Hauser jumped before the receiver moved. The movement of 11 moved a lot out on the outside, and he's arguing. And I think that may be who they call on. This may be a false start.
I think I'm going to move it against the Lions. And the Bulldogs will move the Lions back into their own territory.
That'll be Ralph Jolly if that is the call.
That's going to go against the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs jumped, 5-yard penalty. He's going to give the Golden Lions a first down.
5-yard penalty against Bulldogs. Moves the football to the
That'll give the Shelby Golden Lions first down. Spencer Clark in at quarterback for the Shelby Golden Lions. Dan, we forgot to do our Elliott Supply players to watch. My defensive player to watch before this drive goes any further tonight is Quintel Hauser. Hauser there in the middle of that defense. He's going to have a big game tonight in the passing and in the rushing game.
My offensive player to watch is Tylen Ruff tonight. I think if Tylen can get over 100 yards rushing tonight, the Bulldogs would definitely win this game.
9:04 to play. We're still getting the situation settled. They're trying to figure out if they're going to give them a first down or what, Dan. I think they're going to say it's short. They're going to give it second about a half a yard, so they are going to say it's short.
Yeah, it is a little bit, about a half yard short if you look at it.
Clark's going to keep it himself. He's got plenty of room. 10 yards or more. Ducks his head into Gilbert Brooks. And the big man is going to run till he piles up a pile across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. A gain of about 16 on the carry for Mr. Clark. And the Golden Lions are marching on this Burns Bulldogs defense. Now, the Golden Lions have a Shrine Bowl offensive lineman, right, Dan?
I believe so.
Do you know which one that is?
I'll let you know in just a second.
Clark's going to keep it himself. He's met in the hole by DeMonte Hall. Hall with a good tackle is going to pick Clark up, set him down. Clark might have got...
He got 1 yard.
Yep, got 1 yard on the carry. For the Golden Lions, going to bring up 2nd and 9 now. Folks, if you're wondering where the band is and everything, why you can't hear much, me and Dan here at Shelby High School, we got our own little room together. It's nice. We could have brought a cot and maybe a little refrigerator. Me and Dan can just make ourselves at home. But it is enclosed.
It is enclosed, and we're not able to. We got a place where we can put a mic outside. Wasn't able to do that tonight, however.
Clark, hands off, nowhere to go, wrapped up by number 55, number 3 with the carry. That's Presley. And he's going to be wrapped up by number 55, Sedarius Byers on the tackle.
He lost a yard.
Lost a yard. Now it's back to 3rd and 10, folks. Cheerleaders trying to get it going for the Shelby Golden Lions. It's senior night. Also, wear it pink night. Looking deep. He's got a man. Heel. Nope. Hunt with the coverage of Jolly. Nowhere to go. And that's going to bring out either the punting or the field goal unit. It looks like maybe a field goal, Dan.
Well, Manning Burton, the kicker, both punts and does field goal. I think right here he will try a field goal.
Yeah, he's walking off the field goal, so long field goal try here.
It's going to be about a 45-yard
for
attempt.
the Golden Lions.
From the 35, yes.
45-yard attempt here. Number 87, Manning Burton, the senior kicker. See if he can do it. Snap is high. Hold is down, almost blocked. Kick is up. And no good. Just to the right.
Had the distance, but was not between the posts there.
Plenty of distance, and it's 0-0. Bulldogs take over for the Pilgrim Insurance defensive stop and first down. As we head off here, the Bulldogs will get their first crack at this Shelby Golden Lions defense as the defense for the Bulldogs held Shelby to a field goal attempt. Shelby moved the ball pretty well on that drive, and the Bulldogs bent and didn't break.
And the Lions took about 4 minutes and 41 seconds off the first quarter clock.
It seemed like almost more than that, Dan.
Yes.
All right, Bulldogs line up at the 20. And, well, I'll explain that here in a second, folks. Chris Montgomery off to the right. He's got a little lane, but he's going to be hit by the linebacker up to the 25, gain of 5 on the carry. If you kick a field goal in North Carolina high school football and the ball lands in the end zone, it is a touchback. So let's say if you want to kick from the 50, you don't think your punter can kick it 30 yards, you might as well try to kick a field goal, kick it in the end zone, and the other team will get the ball at the 20. Chris Montgomery in the pistol, 4 wide receivers. Tylen Ruff behind him, fake to Ruff, got the little slant. And Trayvon Hunt's hit hard in the ribs.
The pass was complete, but there's going to be a loss on the play of about 4 yards back to the 21-yard line.
Golden Lions celebrating on the sideline. Big hit. Montgomery getting the signs, and the Bulldogs. From the sideline, Coach Beam likes to call the plays from the side and sees how the defense sets up, and then he'll make the call. Some of the Bulldogs huddle up. The receivers almost never huddle. 4 wide receivers. Tylen Ruff in the backfield with Chris Montgomery. They're bringing the blitz. Oh, it's hit on the handoff. Number 9 knocks the ball out, and the Golden Lions have it on the 7-yard line. Chris Montgomery almost handed it off. Almost, Dan, handed it off to the Golden Lions. It was knocked out of his hands on the handoff.
It was, and the Shelby will have the ball at the 7-yard line, first and goal.
What a play by number 9 there for the Golden Lions. Stripped the ball on the handoff, Gary and Addison. Wow, what a play by Addison. And now the Golden Lions line up. First and goal from the 7. Bulldogs on defense. Lions lined up in the spreads. Clark looking end zone. Throws it high. Ooh, through looks like 2 receivers' hands over in the corner. They couldn't quite come up with it. It's going to break up second and goal from the 7. Kind of curious play they call there. Dan, the way they run the ball, I thought they just maybe pounded in here from the 7. Little out pattern. That could be dangerous. Trayvon Hunt over there picked that off, go to the other side of the field.
Yeah, he'd be off to the races.
Lions line up in the shotgun spread. In the backfield is Washington along with Clark. 4 wide receivers spread right and left. Clark gets the ball. He's going to roll up. Speed option. Cuts up the middle. Is going to be hit by the linebacker. Quintel Hauser there in the hole. They're going to mark it near the 5. Let's see if that's where they give it to him.
I think it's going to be right at the 5.
Well, this side judge only missed by about 4 yards. He's standing on the goal line. We better be lucky he didn't have to make the call. Ball's going to be placed on the 5. So third and goal from the 5. Let's see if this Bulldogs defense can make another stand. This will be a huge stand right here, Dan. This may change the whole course of this ball game. Clark in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. Speed option pass in the corner. No good. Incomplete. Flag check. And no flags on the play. And that'll bring up the kicking unit. Maybe this time they can get this one through.
Manning Burton, the Shelby kicker, a senior. He's second year as the main kicker for the Golden Lions.
Burton's already missed a 45-yarder. This will be a 22-yarder. Shelby's also with their good soccer teams have always had pretty good kickers here. Here's the snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. And good. It's 3-0. The Golden Lions lead here at Shelby. We'll be right back on whatsupshopper.com.
These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County, Highway 182 in Polkville.
2-yard field goal, put 5-yard run.
Welcome back to Shelby High School, where the Shelby Golden Lions have taken a 3-0 lead over the Burns Bulldogs.
Lions able to take advantage of a Burns fumble that gave them the ball at the Bulldog 7-yard line. But the Bulldog defense stands up and stops them, and the Shelby gets a 22-yard field goal from Burton Manning.
Chris Montgomery almost handed the ball to the defensive lineman on the fumble. I mean, He got so much penetration. What a great play there by number 9 for the Golden Lions. I'm sorry, that's Gary and Addison. And here we go. Kickoff is deep. Way deep into the end zone, and Talon Ruff, that'll be an automatic touchback. Bulldogs will start on the 20-yard line. Bulldogs struggling in their opening drive. Coach Bean's going to talk to the team. Maybe they can get this running game going, Dan.
Yep.
Shelby sent a blitz there on the last play.
Yeah, Talon Ruff has yet to run the ball for the Bulldogs. Montgomery had a 5-yard run, and a pass to Hump ended up in a -4, a loss of 4 on the play before the fumble.
Montgomery in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, scrambling around, finally finds a hole, and he's going to get up to the 21, gain of 1 on the play. See Coach Beam, the Bulldogs on the sideline. Three wide receivers going to run up to the right. Talon Ruff in the backfield along with Montgomery. Dan said Talon Ruff hadn't seen the ball yet. He's the Elliott Supplier offensive player to watch. Montgomery rolling right, looking right. He's got the slant, overthrows Gilbert Brooks. No good. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Once again, Montgomery rushes his throws a little bit. He gets a little inaccurate when he throws on the run, folks. I mean, you can watch him in warm-ups, sitting there in the 3 and the 5-step drop, sitting there planting his feet. He throws some beautiful footballs. Best ball we saw this year was a little 5-step drop up at East Rutherford. He threw that 80-yard touchdown pass. One of the best throws I've seen. But when he starts moving around and throwing off on the move, he gets a little inaccurate. Ball tends to sail on him, and it's gonna happen with the new quarterback. Montgomery looked right, sets his feet, hits his receiver. And he's going to make him miss. And I'll let you know if that's Gilbert Brooks or Darius Lowe in a minute.
But it's a first down for the Bulldogs. They marked the ball up at the 36-yard line.
Gilbert Brooks on the catch there, Dan.
And a pickup of 15.
You can see Brooks there, 25 on the slant. 3 wide receivers now line up. Nope, 2 on the right. Oh, Shelby jumped there. They got to throw the flag. I think they jumped unless the Burns player moved. Pretty sure the Golden Lions did. Yep, offsides against the Golden Lions. Going to make it 1st and 5.
Be at the 41.
Field looks great out here. Shelby High School. Only problem I see is this 40-yard line's a little crooked. It's just the 40. The rest of them look pretty good. There's always one yard line that gets a little messy.
Yeah, it's like that sideline up at Patton.
Yeah, that's what you don't want crooked is the sideline. Montgomery in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, split right and left. He's going to run into his own running back. And here comes the Shelby defense. Montgomery's going to scramble back up to the line of scrimmage, gain of nothing on the play. First quarter action, 3:39 to play. 2nd and 5 now for the Bulldogs. It's 3-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. So far, Shelby is 1 for 2 in field goals. Burns yet to attempt a field goal or get near the end zone. Montgomery's going to keep it. Quarterback option, and he's going to get the first down as he's tackled hard by number 53 on the other side for the first down. Montgomery, good, nice little run there. 53 on the tackle. Robert Brown.
6-yard pickup from Montgomery.
Bulldogs going to get the signal from the sideline. Snap. Montgomery looks right. Now back to his left. Nowhere to go. Steps up in the pocket, and he's sacked quick.
And he's lose a yard there.
I think we had some miscommunication on that, Dan. It just didn't look right from the start.
No, and they're going to place the ball down at the around the 46-yard line. Loss of 1.
2nd down. And 12. Still in the spread, 2 right and 2 left as usual. Shelby sending the blitzer, hit hard, blows up the play, number 9. Tylen Ruff's hitting the backfield, loses 2 yards.
And that's Ruff's first carry of the night.
Gary and Addison, they're sending Addison on a blitz. If Montgomery will see that, give a fake count, they get him off sides. He's coming full speed and just blowing up the tackle hard as he can. And then after that, the Golden Lions are just finding the pieces and wrapping up.
Yeah, the Lions leading the Bulldogs 3-0 here late in the first quarter.
3rd and 14. Here we go. Montgomery in the shotgun. Shelby backs up into the nickel. Here comes the rush off the end. Montgomery steps up in the pocket. He's got room. Got a man deep. Throws it deep. He might have it. And he's got it into the end zone. Gilbert Brooks down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a play by Gilbert Brooks. No flags on the play. Montgomery, what a play. Stepping up in the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs to Gilbert Brooks. And, Dan, that's looking like a 50-yarder, a 44-yarder?
It's going to be a 46-yarder.
46-yard touchdown pass from Montgomery to Gilbert Brooks. And Cody Dorsey will line up for the extra point for the Bulldogs. Burns leads 6-3 on a 46-yard touchdown pass. Cody Dorsey will kick the extra point. Snap. Kicks, holds up. Everything good. Cody Dorsey connects on the extra point. It's 7-3 Burns at Shelby High School. We'll be right back on whatsupshopper.com.
Be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and check out the Essiter Auto Sales ad. Play the new Essiter Auto Sales Sports Trivia. Get the sports trivia question right, and you could win a free $10 gift certificate to your choice for the Western Sizzlin' or the Clock. And check out the great buys with over 130 automobiles on the lot. Down payments start at $4.99. See the entire inventory at EssiterAutoSales.com. Essiter Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, located right next to Bojangles.
Welcome back. Shelby High School, where the Burns Bulldogs have taken a 7-3 lead on a Gilbert Brooks 56-yard, not 46, folks, 56 yards touchdown reception for the Bulldogs. Chris Montgomery stepped up in the pocket, caught Shelby in the cover two, no help down the sideline, and they threw it deep, and the Bulldogs now lead 7-3, and we are ready for kickoff. Here we go. Dorsey going to kick it a little short. We called it the 25, number 6 with the Washington on the catch. He's got room making people move. He gets up across the 40, across the 45. Good return for Shelby. And they'll have good field possession starting off here after the What's Up Shopper McDonald's WOHS Scholar Athlete touchdown. Bulldogs lead now 7-3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And by the way, the Bulldog scoring drive, an 8-play, 80-yard drive. Of course, the big 56-yard pass completion play from Montgomery to Gilbert Brooks for the TD and the Dorsey point after kick. Bulldogs lead 7-3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Folks, I haven't given you any scores. I hadn't even thought about it. I'll get that up. We'll check some scores here in a minute. Spencer Clark with a handoff to Washington up the middle. He's got, a couple of yards there. Raekwon Washington, the junior running back. I'm sure we'll see a little bit of Raekwon next year.
Gain of about 4 on the play, moving it up to, he got up to 3 on the play, up to the 50-yard line.
They're taking their time now. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Clark in the shotgun. 3 wide to his right. Saw a little movement, no call. Up the middle, 14. He's gashing. He's up across to the 38-yard line, so a gain of 12 on the play for number 14, Jaquavis Brooks. First time we've seen Mr. Brooks tonight, the 5'11", 175-pound junior running back.
12-yard pickup.
First down, goal on line. Spencer Clark there. Hands off. More running there from Brooks. 14 running hard. Stiff arm. Ooh! And he's hit hard by Trayvon Hunt. Finishes him off. And we got a Bulldog down on the play. I can't quite tell who that is yet. 52, it looks like Malik Ross.
A pickup of 18 on the play by Brooks.
We're going to take a quick break, folks. We'll be right back.
Deviney Lumber and Salvage in Polkville can save you on everything from hardware items to landscape timbers to treated lumber and mulch. Plus, Deviney's has dog kennels, paneling, windows, hardwood flooring, doors, exterior shutters, and more. So whether you're building new or remodeling, see Max and the folks at Deviney Lumber and Salvage. Call 704-538-8211 for Deviney Lumber and Salvage, Highway 226 in downtown Polkville.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville. West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale.
Shelby's Laughlin Furniture Warehouse has all the furniture you need at affordable prices. Furniture for the entire house. Sofas in many styles, leather and sectionals, recliners, dining room tables, tables of all sorts, bunk beds, day beds, bedroom sets. desks, TV stands, and a full line of Ashley furniture and much more. Serving Cleveland County since 1988 with affordable furniture. Stop by today and check us out. Laughlin Furniture Warehouse, 400 North Lafayette Street, Shelby.
Your engagement is a defining moment in your life, and Wright's Jewelry in Foston can help you choose the engagement ring to perfectly reflect your commitment to her. Whether a princess cut or round brilliant diamond is her choice, Wright's can set it in the ring mounting that will ensure she says yes. Choose from a large selection of beautiful wedding and engagement sets. Serving our area since 1937. Visit Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Foston, or online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station brand name outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with baubles. Bobble in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station name brand outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Listen up, Burns Bulldog fans. The Foston Pharmacy is now the home of Burns Bulldog Apparel. If you love the Burns Bulldogs, you'll love the selection of Bulldog merchandise at the Foston Pharmacy, including Burns Bulldog t-shirts, sweatshirts, bags, magnets, and more. Come on in and shop, and be sure to check out the buy one free specials too at the Upper Cleveland County official home of the Burns Bulldog Apparel. That's the Foston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Foston.
Ed and Linda Lell would like to thank all their customers who have been supporting them over the past 21 years at Lell Hardware and Garden Center. They pledge friendly service with each visit. And now at Lell Hardware, it's pecan season, and they have pecan gatherers and crackers and walnut crackers. Check out the pocket knives from Bear and Son Cutlery, all 100% made in the USA. And Lell's now has a good selection of infrared heaters. Lell Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Foston. These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County, Highway 182 in Polkville.
right, folks, welcome back to Shelby High School, where Malik Ross is still down on the field. Looks like two trainers are bringing a stretcher out right now. From what we've been told, we think it is just a stinger. Just a stinger. For you, some of these of you who haven't played football, not familiar. When you get a stinger, it's almost like getting hit in the knee or the elbow, down the funny bone of your whole leg, and your elbow go numb. But this, folks, you hit in the head. It happens to your neck or your shoulder. You'll pinch a nerve, and your whole body will almost feel like he's numb. So Malik Ross, it is Malik Ross down, folks. And from what we've been told, we think it's a stinger. They're going to bring the ambulance out on the field, and they're going to get him off the field. They don't want to take any chances. Chances with his health, of course.
And, of course, the score right now, if you see 7-3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, the Bulldogs leading Shelby, and with just 23 seconds left in the first quarter. But the Golden Lions have the ball at the Burns 20-yard line when we resume play, and it will be a first 10 there. Obviously,
the teams. This is not what you want. These two teams, they want to hit each other hard. They want to knock each other down, but you don't want to see a player, especially of Malik Ross's magnitude and what he means to this Burns Bulldogs team. It's going to be missed big time on the offense and the defense side. Plays both ways on the line there, and right now he's down on the ground with a stretcher. And they're going to be taking him off the field here in just a few moments.
Let's check the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. I know we had one score earlier, Kevin, and over at Sid Bryson Stadium at Crest High between Shelby and Bowling Springs tonight, and Crest and South Point tied at 7. Last score we had.
Last score we had on that, Dan's right, 7-7, Crest and South Point. Just looking down at my thing right here, it looks like East Gaston down 31-0 after the first quarter against West Meck.
We knew that was coming. West Meck is, tremendous team down there this year. But the big game in that conference tonight is the Olympic and Charlotte Catholic game, and both those teams undefeated in the conference in the Mega 7. They're actually playing for the conference championship tonight.
Forest View right now leads Kings Mountain 26-14 in the start of the second quarter. So 4 touchdowns already for Logan Bradley, the quarterback there. For Forest View, 8 plays, 166 yards and 4 touchdowns for the Forest View offense tonight against Kings Mountain, Dan. So Kings Mountain going to find themselves in a shootout. They're going to have to find a way to play a little defense too. All right, folks, they're about to. Looks like they're going to get Malik up here in just a few moments. Malik Ross down on the ground, folks. He's going to be put on the stretcher, lifted out of the game. From what we've had so far, reports are they think it's a stinger. This is precautionary, just precautionary from right now. Sideline report says they're going to keep everything safe with Malik just to make sure that everything's okay. Chargers, Crest actually leads that South Point game, Dan, 10-7 now.
Okay.
So South Point has gotten a field goal, and I'll collect all these scores here in a minute. You guys can see. Wanted to make sure that we have a good view, and you can see Malik when he leaves the field here on a stretcher. Injury report brought to you by Cleveland Regional Medical Center. I'm sure he's going to make the short trip down the road. You can see Malik there waving to everybody. He's going to be okay, we think. From what we know is that he has a stinger. We're going to go down to the sideline in just a few moments and talk with Andre Bush. And Andre's going to let us know what he heard from everyone.
Our thoughts and prayers are with him, and hopefully he'll be okay, and hopefully we'll see him next Friday night.
Andre Bush on the sideline coming through. Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me? Get your mic on. Can you hear me? Maybe not quite yet. He's talking to a referee, trying to get the word on exactly what's going on. See, what are they going to do here, Dan? Burns is walking to the other end of the field. The ball's down here spotted at the 21 with 23 seconds left to go.
Yeah, that's a good question because according to the scoreboard clock, there's 23 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, they may choose to just start and finish and stay on this end of the field. I don't know. The referees will figure something out. Folks, you can see ambulance here at Shelby High School about to leave. The ambulance on the field, of course, for Malik Ross, who's hurt his neck, possibly a stinger. We're going to go down the sideline here in a second. Andre, you about ready for that sideline report? Andre, you about ready for your sideline report? Yeah, go ahead if you got your mic. See if you can. We can hear you there, buddy. Go ahead with the sideline report as soon as you get your mic ready there, man. We got you mic'd up and ready to go. Trying to hear Andre there on the sideline.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you on the walkie, Andre. All right, man. We're gonna if you can see if you can talk real quick. Give me a mic check. I can see if I can get you here, buddy.
I'm checking.
Ain't getting nothing, are we, Dan?
No, nothing there.
All right, nothing going through, Andre. Just talk to me over the walkie. What's the report there on the sideline there, sir?
They told him he walked out of a stinger. They just sent him to the hospital to check him out, make sure there's not a possible concussion.
All right, thank you, sir. That's Andre Bush sideline report. You can follow Andre on Twitter at AndreBush83. He tweets here in the week for us. Mr. Clark hands off. Number 14 with the ball. Brooks going to get to carry here on 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, folks. 7-3, the Bulldogs lead at the end of one. We'll be right back for Pepsi Cola football on WhatsUpShopper.com.
Be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and check out the Essener Auto Sales ad. Play the new Essener Auto Sales Sports Trivia. Get the sports trivia question right, and you could win a free $10 gift certificate to your choice of the Western Sizzlin' or the Clock. And check out the great buys with over 130 automobiles on the lot. Down payments start at $4.99. See the entire inventory at EssenerAutoSales.com. Essener Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, located right next to Bojangles.
Davini Lumber and Salvage in Polkville can save you on everything from hardware items to landscape timbers to treated lumber and mulch. Plus, Davini's has dog kennels, paneling, windows, hardwood flooring, doors, exterior shutters, and more. So whether you're building new or remodeling, see Max and the folks at Davini Lumber and Salvage. Call 704-538-8211 for Davini Lumber and Salvage, Highway 226 in downtown Polkville.
All right, folks, welcome back to Shelby High School. Well, the Golden Lions take on the Burns Bulldogs here for the SMAC Conference Championship, Dan, on the line tonight. Second about 5, handoff right up the middle, touchdown, Shelby Golden Lions. That was easy as they walk it in from the 16-yard line, number 6, and a late flag comes out for celebration for the Golden Lions on number 6, Washington. That'll back them up either on the extra point or the kickoff. I think Burns will get a chance to choose that.
But Washington goes 16 yards, almost untouched.
I don't know if he was touched.
Yeah, but for the touchdown, gives Shelby the lead, 9-7 on the first play of the second quarter.
Currently 9-7. The referee's going to talk it over. late flag was on Washington for the celebration. I didn't see what he did. I just saw the referee throw the flag and point at Washington as they were celebrating. Saw Jalen Hill and Trayvon over there. Oh, they're going to point to Burns. Wow. Coach Beam on his sideline wants to know what's going on. Everybody in the building thought it was on. Everybody in the building thought it was on Shelby.
Well, they declined the penalty. Shelby does. So against Shelby.
Call is against Shelby. Coach Beam wants to back him up. Now he's going to say the kickoff. He wants a chance to return a kickoff because the kicker here for Shelby, he's probably good if you back him up another 10 or 15 yards, whatever it is. But
he kicked that first kickoff to the after the field goal.
And the extra point is blocked by Quintel Hauser. The Elliott Supply Defensive Player of the Watch blocks the extra point. We'll be right back.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
All right, welcome back to Shelby High School. So the Golden Lions lead 9-7 over the Burns Bulldogs. Golden Lions with one field goal, a touchdown, and an extra point blocked. The Burns Bulldogs with a 56-yard touchdown pass to Gilbert Brooks. It's 9-7 here. Second quarter action. I'll get that fixed for you here in a second. Bulldogs get a short kick, but it don't matter as the Shelby Golden Lions swallowed up. They're going to get better field position they had the last time Shelby kicked off. As the kicker for Shelby, it puts the ball in the end zone. They had a unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Golden Lions, which Coach Beam enforced on the kickoff, so they could actually get a shot at returning the kick. Dan, you want to sum up that last drive as Shelby takes the lead?
Well, the Lions went 53 yards in 5 plays. Washington, the 16-yard run for the touchdown. Of course, as Kevin mentioned, Burton's extra point kick attempt was blocked, and the Lions lead at 9-7 over the Bulldogs on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard early here in the second quarter.
Bulldogs line up, and the refs look like they thought about blowing the flag, but they didn't. They're going to be tackled in the backfield. Tylen Ruffs looks like he lost about 2 yards on the carry there. Crest now leads after getting South Point scores on Crestan. First play, 54-yard touchdown pass from P.J. Brooks to Michael Smith gives Crest the lead now.
That game, as you said,
that's going to be crazy.
50-48. I said 42-40. We'll see.
Montgomery finds on the slant, and somebody got gator arms over there for the Bulldogs. Number 19, that looks like Tavis Brooks, and it is. Brooks caught a touchdown earlier this season on kind of the same play, but can't hold on to that one. Crest and South Point are at halftime on that, by the way.
That's a quick first half over there.
Forest View leads Kings Mountain 33-14. Montgomery, shotgun. Up, flag comes out. Looks like we'll either have probably a false start on this. We'll see what they call. Lincoln leads West Lincoln 10-0. on the call here, Dan. False start? Yep, false start on the Bulldogs. We'll back them up.
Looking back at that first half for the Bulldogs, first quarter, this is unusual. Tyler Ruff, 1 carry, -2 yards rushing.
I mean, you can say the Shelby defense is playing good defense all you want, but fact is, coach is the one calling the plays. That is a halftime score. Lincoln leads West Lincoln 10-0. Montgomery looking right. Oh, the blitz is coming. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be wrapped up by about 6 lines. As the jailbreak blitz is coming, and Chris Montgomery has got to adjust and find his hot reads when they bring the blitz, and he's not seeing the blitz coming.
Loses about 4 yards on the play.
4th and 20 now. Burns will punt. Lincoln in 10-0. East Lincoln up 35-0 over Cherryville. Bessemer City and North Lincoln. Where did that score just go? North Lincoln 35-0 on Bessemer City. Here's the punt for Cody Dorsey. No rush. Good punt. Lands about to 48. Bounces across the 40. Another 10 yards. Good grief. Nice little roll all the way down to the 33-yard line for Cody Dorsey. So a net punt of 42 yards for Mr. Dorsey.
42-yard punt there. 43-yard actually, and as they mark it down at the 33.
Halftime Chase and East Rutherford's tied 7-7, Dan.
You know, East Rutherford, you saw Shelby beat them last week, and you wonder if that team hadn't just laid down. And after the Burns defeated them such a tough game.
Well, if you remember correctly, Dan, Burns really, we thought, should have blown that team out.
Exactly.
And ended up almost getting beat.
You're
they had
right.
6 turnovers that game, so it's hard to win. It's hard to, hard to win a game of 6 turnovers, but that just shows that East Rutherford maybe have a struggling team this year. And 6 turnovers, and they can't pull out a victory. 9-7 here, 10:01 to play. Here in the second quarter, they haven't even changed the quarter on the scoreboard, so I don't feel bad about changing it on mine.
But the Shelby picks up about 4 yards on that carry, and I believe on the carry was
handoff Washington. He's got room. Oh, he splits the safeties, but he's going to be caught and end up being tackled about the 38-yard line. So a gain of 25 on the play for Washington. He gashes right up the middle. Shelby faithful getting their cheer on. Don't forget it's October. It's Turnip Pink, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Golden Lions marching. Spencer Clark hands off Washington around the end. Linebacker's going to sniff him out. DeMonte Hall. He's going to gain 2 yards on the play. Second quarter action, Hunter Huss leading Ashbrook right now 21-7. Andre's not going to be happy with that one after Dad told him, don't you dare pick against Ashbrook.
You know, the game that surprised me most last week, I thought, was Forest View's defeat of Hunter Huss.
Hit quick in the backfield. Brooks nowhere to go. Josh Ramsor makes the tackle. This Burns defense without Malik Ross going to have to get it together. Shelby line up 3rd and 8. They got the bunch wide receivers over here to the left. They're going to be doing something over here. Bulldogs. Somebody just jump it. They pick something off. Nope. Spencer Clark, he's got a man wide open down the middle of the field. Nope, not anymore. Out of bounds. No, it's bobbled. Almost caught by number 5. Hit him right in the hands. Wesley Hillman can't come up with a play. And that's going to bring up 4th down now. Let's see what the Golden Lions decide to do. Looks like they're going to punt this time. Manic Burton's going to back up. Get ready to punt this ball. Folks, Malik Ross left a little earlier on the stretcher. Report is he has a stinger. Timeout, Burns. We'll be right back. Report is on Malik Ross. He has a stinger, and they're taking him off the field to make sure he doesn't have a concussion. We'll be right back at Shelby High School. Golden Lions lead 9-7. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a freeloader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale.
Shelby's Laughlin Furniture Warehouse has all the furniture you need at affordable prices. Furniture for the entire house. Sofas in many styles, leather and sectionals, recliners, dining room tables, tables of all sorts, bunk beds, day beds, bedroom sets, desks, TV stands, and a full line of Ashley furniture and much more. Serving Cleveland County since 1988 with affordable furniture. Stop by today and check us out. Laughlin Furniture Warehouse, 400 North Lafayette Street, Shelby.
Fake punt. Shelby's got it passed. Incomplete. Bulldogs almost picked it off. Shelby goes with the fake punt on their side of the field. Not a bad call. Good time to do that. But the Golden Lions will give up the ball, and the Burns Bulldogs will take over with the Pilgrim Insurance first down on the 37-yard line. The Burns faithful brought to big crowd tonight. Bulldogs. Andre down the sideline says the band is jamming tonight. Having a good time out there. First down, Bulldogs. They're in the jumbo set. No Malik Ross. He has left the game with an injury. Hands off Tyler Ruff. He gets the second carry of the game, and he cuts across the 40 up to near the 42, maybe 43-yard line. Let's see where they mark him down. He started at the 37. He's got at least 5.
I believe he's going to give him 6 at the 43.
You're right about that, Dan. They are.
And he goes over the positive mark in the yardage for the first. Like he said, he only had 1 carry for -2 yards in that first quarter. That's his second carry tonight.
7:30 to play here in the second quarter. Bulldogs line back up in the jumbo. Hall is in the backfield. Fake handoff, Tylen Ruff, naked bootleg. Chris Montgomery has nowhere to go, and that's not going to work against the Golden Lions. Back them up. Loss of 6 on the play. Montgomery's going to be marked down at the 36-yard line on the naked bootleg. Nowhere to go for poor Chris Montgomery.
And Chris not having a good night rushing. He's now carried the ball 8 times for -14 yards.
Good grief. No, you're right. Not a good night. All right, Bulldogs, 3rd and 10. Line up on the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Got to get up to the 47. They're still in the jumbo set. Bulldogs trail 9-7. Timeout, Bulldogs. We'll be right back on whatsupshopper.com.
Your engagement is a defining moment in your life, and Wright's Jewelry in Boston can help you choose the engagement ring to perfectly reflect your commitment to her. Whether a princess cut or round brilliant diamond is her choice, Wright's can set it in the ring mounting that will ensure she says yes. Choose from a large selection of beautiful wedding and engagement sets. Serving our area since 1937. Visit Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston, or online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care. 1010 East.
Oh.
Almost caught by Jalen Hills. The Bulldogs go deep on 3rd 10. We'll go right back to that commercial, folks. Sorry about that.
Boulevard, Shelby.
All right, back from that commercial real quick. Go ahead, Dan.
Jalen Hill on that pass just now, a great effort to come up with it, diving for it, but unable to come up with it. So it's 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 37, and Dorsey in the punt.
Dorsey with another pretty good punt. This one lands, bounces over the 30, going to get down inside the 20. So good punt by Dorsey. Going to end up actually being down about the 16-yard line. So the Golden Lions will take over. 6:07 to play, second quarter. They lead 9-7. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And that's a 46-yard punt for Cody Dorsey. He's getting the rolls tonight.
Rounding up some scores from around the area. Last thing I saw on Patton and Freedom, Dan, that Freedom's only winning 7-0.
That wasn't with 11:50 left in the first quarter, was it? No, sorry.
No. Spencer Clark in the shotgun, going to hand off. Number 3 around the corner. And he's got room bouncing off of people, and he's going to be tackled at the 32-yard line. So a gain of 16 on the play there for Dontavis Presley. That's a first down for the Shelby Golden Lions. Trying to keep our scores rounded up as best we can, folks. Spencer Clark in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs with him. Hands off. Presley, same play. But this time he's going to be run out of bounds. Quintel Hauser gets him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So a gain of 1 on the play, it looks like.
They're going to put just, give him the 35. That's where we're going to put a gain of 2.
All right, 2nd and 8, ball on the 35. Lions in the spread. Handoff, Washington, up the middle, has got room. Everyone blocked. And Washington's going to get up to the 50, it looks like. Gain of 15 on the play for the Golden Lions, another first down. And the Bulldogs are pointing like they may have got the ball or something there on the sideline. That'll give the Golden Lions 1st and 10 midfield. Bulldogs defense tonight has been a bend, don't break type of mentality. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff, Washington, out to the outside. And he gets nowhere as he's actually going to get close back to the line of scrimmage. We'll go nothing on the gain there for Washington. Coming up next week, football playoffs begin. We'll have live coverage of the Burns game from Kings Mountain High School. The parents will come out Sunday.
Actually, come out late
tomorrow?
Late tomorrow evening.
So you guys can, tomorrow evening, we'll have it posted on whatsupshopper.com as soon as we get our parents and let you know exactly who everybody in the area is playing where and when. Handoff Washington. He goes nowhere, spins it out, comes back. Uh-oh, he's got some room, lowers his head and tries to run over the safety. And he's going to get up near a first down. They're going to mark him down just outside the first down, Dan. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1 for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, probably a little less of 1, just outside the 40-yard line.
All right. Shelby's getting the play call in. Fans are going wild. Timeout. We'll be right back. WhatsUpShopper.com.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station brand name outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with baubles. Bobble in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station name brand outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2.
Third down and less than one. Here we go. Clark tries to sneak, and I don't know if he got it. It's going to be close.
I don't think he did.
It's going to be where the mark is. 3:51 and counting. And the referees, they're going to have to probably, the marker's clearly on the 40. That's going to be fourth down. They're not even going to measure. They know he didn't get it. He's got to get to the 40-yard line for the first down. Shelby coaches deciding what they're going to do.
3:30, 3.5 minutes left first half, 15 seconds left on the play clock. Something might be done quickly.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure it out quick. Spencer Clark's on the sideline trying to get a mouthpiece. Clock's winding out, and I think they're going to call a timeout. Timeout. Shelby going to lines. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Listen up, Burns Bulldog fans. The Falston Pharmacy is now the home of Burns Bulldog Apparel. If you love the Burns Bulldogs, you'll love the selection of Bulldog merchandise at the Falston Pharmacy, including Burns Bulldog t-shirts, sweatshirts, bags, magnets, and more. Come on in and shop, and be sure to check out the buy one free specials too at the Upper Cleveland County official home of the Burns Bulldog Apparel. That's the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Boston.
Here we go. Shelby going forward again. Oh, high snap! Over the head of the quarterback, and they're going to get on the ball, and the Bulldogs take over on the 38-yard line. Bulldogs ball. Wow, what a play, Dano.
Yeah, bad play. Good break for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
And with 3:11 left in the first half, they'll be at the Shelby 38-yard line.
Unbelievable play. High snap over the quarterback's head. I don't know if they were going to do a quick punt or I don't know what their strategy was on that play. The snap was so quick and so high, and that gives Burns the ball on the other side of 38. Actually, this is, if I can remember, Dan, the only time Burns has had the ball on this side of the 50, right?
No, they scored.
But that was a 56-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's right.
So handoff Tylen Ruff. Ruff's going to get up to about the 36-yard line, gain of 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8 now for the Bulldogs. So
and remember, when the second half begins, Bulldogs, the ball will be kicked to the Bulldogs to get the second half underway.
2:50 and counting. Second 8, Bulldogs. And in come the flags.
Yeah, the Bulldog move, the Golden Lions go offsides.
Legal procedure on the Bulldogs, going to back them up 5.
We'll say something about the officials. You know, it hadn't been yellow flag city here, you know.
Speaking of officials and yellow flags, on Sunday, this Sunday, Dan, the NFL will be using pink flags.
That's right.
The officials will have pink flags And it is pink night here at Shelby High School. Slant pass caught by Reggie Shank. He's going to get up to the 31. Good play, good concentration by Shank, holding on to that ball.
Pick up a 10, but they're going to still 5 yards short.
When you catch that slant right there where Shank did, you know that middle linebacker's coming to take your head off. And he was almost there.
Well, they're just 3 yards short of the first down here.
All right, here we go. Bulldogs in the jumbo. Handoff, Tylen Ruff. Off tackle, he gets up near the 28. It's going to be close. And if he's short, it's got to be less than 1 yard. It's going to be very, very, very close to a first down. They may have to see where they put the ball down. Going to put it down to 29. That's a yard short. Burns going to have to go for it. Here they are on the jumbo. All right, folks, minute 20 to play. This is it. Bulldogs trail 9-7. 4th down and 1. Ball on the 29. The jumbo set is in, and they're going to bring the heat. They're going to see if the Golden Lions can handle it. Here they go. Montgomery, handoff, Ruff, hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, dives. He's going to be short. First down, Shelby Golden Lions on the turnover. It'll be Golden Lions football with a minute to play. 9-7, the Lions lead.
And the ball,
go ahead, Dad.
The ball will be about the 31-yard line. Loss of actually about a yard and a half on the play.
And the Bulldogs will be on the defensive now as they get ready.
Let's see what Coach Lance Ware for Shelby decides to do. Do you go for something here, or you just kneel and run out the clock here in the first half with a 9-7 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard?
You're right, Dan. You may see a halfback draw or two here. Here comes the man in motion. Snap. Fakes the handoff over the middle. He's got a man, but he's not looking. He wants to go deep. And number 3 never turned around for the Bulldogs. For the Golden Lions, he ran a little skinny slant. He was open. Clark threw it a little behind him, but he never saw it. Presley never saw the ball. So that's going to make it 2nd 10. And now, like Dan said, what will they do? I guess you'll take a quick early chance, see what happens. They may get conservative real quick right here. Almost halftime here at Shelby, under a minute. Handoff, Washington. He's got nowhere to go. Shakes the first guy, shakes the second guy, and he's going to be tackled by Demarion Petty after he gets up to the 37. So a gain of 6 there for Washington as Ramsor dove on the ground at his feet. And he just went circles around Ramsor there. Ramsor and Darius Spires, DeMonte Hall, and Quintel Hauser. And Demarion Petty got to step it up because Malik Ross is out of the ball game, folks. Big Malik.
20 seconds left, 9 seconds on the play clock, and Coach Lance Ware just watches the thing. They may take the penalty here and just do one more play, and that's what they're going to do.
They're going to call a timeout, run one play, and we'll see what happens. We'll be right back, folks.
Ed and Linda Lell would like to thank all their customers who have been supporting them over the past 21 years at Lell Hardware and Garden Center. They pledge friendly service with each visit. And now at Lell Hardware, it's pecan season, and they have pecan gatherers and crackers and walnut crackers. Check out the pocket knives from Bear & Son Cutlery, all 100% made in the USA. And Lell's now has a good selection of infrared heaters. Lell Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston.
West Mecklenburg kills them.
Welcome back to Shelby High School, where East Castle, we were just talking, down to West Meck right now, 45-0.
West Meck last week. Who did they beat so bad last week?
I don't know.
They had a big win last week, and doesn't really matter, but they had a big scoring total last week.
Looks like
that was Ashbrook. Yeah, I knew some of the other local teams.
The South Point Twitter feed are claiming they got more fans than Crest does at Crest. Handoff Washington down at the first down. Let's see if Coach Beam calls a timeout. No, they're going to let the play go. That'll be the end of the first half here at Shelby. It's 9-7. The Shelby Golden Lions lead over the Burns Bulldogs, folks. We'll be right back. For the second half, we'll have halftime scores, we'll have a stat sheet, and we'll have more on the halftime show brought to you by Carolina Trophies. We'll be right back in just a few moments. You're watching Pepsi Cola High School Football on whatsupshopper.com.
These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County, Highway 182 in Polkville.
Be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and check out the Essener Auto Sales ad. Play the new Essener Auto Sales Sports Trivia. Get the sports trivia question right, and you could win a free $10 gift certificate to your choice of the Western Sizzlin' or the Clock. And check out the great buys with over 130 automobiles on the lot. Down payments start at $4.99. See the entire inventory at EssenerAutoSales.com. Essener Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, located right next to Bojangles.
Deviney Lumber and Salvage in Polkville can save you on everything from hardware items to landscape timbers to treated lumber and mulch. Plus, Deviney's has dog kennels, paneling, windows, hardwood flooring, doors, exterior shutters, and more. So whether you're building new or remodeling, see Max and the folks at Deviney Lumber and Salvage. Call 704-538-8211 for Deviney Lumber and Salvage, Highway 226 in downtown Polkville.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville. West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale.
Shelby's Laughlin Furniture Warehouse has all the furniture you need at affordable prices. Furniture for the entire house. Sofas in many styles, leather and sectionals, recliners, dining room tables, tables of all sorts, bunk beds, day beds, bedroom sets, desks, TV stands, and a full line of Ashley furniture and much more. Serving Cleveland County since 1988 with affordable furniture. Stop by today and check us out. Laughlin Furniture Warehouse, 400 North Lafayette Street, Shelby.
Your engagement is a defining moment in your life, and Wright's Jewelry in Boston can help you choose the engagement ring to perfectly reflect your commitment to her. Whether a princess cut or round brilliant diamond is her choice, Wright's can set it in the ring mounting that will ensure she says yes. Choose from a large selection of beautiful wedding and engagement sets. Serving our area since 1937. Visit Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Boston, or online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station Brand Name Outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with baubles. Bobble-in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2.
All right, folks, welcome back to Shelby High School. You're watching the Shelby Golden Line Marching Band. It is 9-7 here at halftime. The Shelby Golden Lions lead the Burns Bulldogs, and it's not been a beautiful night of football, Dan. Neither one of these teams really been too impressive. Shelby has ran the ball pretty decently, especially since Malik Ross left the field. Here we are at halftime. It is now 9-7. The Shelby Golden Lions lead the Burns Bulldogs here at halftime. Real quick, folks, I want to tell you around the area, let's get some scores, and then I'll let Dan get to it. Right now, you're watching the halftime show brought to you by Carolina Trophies. Stop by there today, get the most beautiful selection of trophies around. Plaques, everything there, Dan, don't they?
They certainly do. Mark Deadman will take care of you. He's a big Carolina guy, by the way.
All right, folks, on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, let's go right down the line and let you know some scores. Freedom barely up on Patton, 7-0 at the half. Chasing East Rutherford, the last score I got, 7-7, folks. It could have changed dramatically since then. So I'll let you know about that as I hear. I still haven't found an RS Central and South Caldwell score. Every time I type in South Caldwell, it pops up somebody wishing Madison Bumgarner good luck in the World Series. So I haven't found the score yet for that. So I'll get you that as soon as I find that out too. I know the big news you guys want to hear about, the South Point Crest game, the battle for the Big South 3A first place. Both teams undefeated over there. South Point leads Crest right now, 21-7. Our other game in Cleveland County, the Forest View Jaguars lead over the Kings Mountain Mountaineers, 38-14.
And that Crest game is 21-17.
Did I say 7?
Yes.
21-17. Sorry, folks. 21-17. South Point leads the Crest Chargers. Got a good game over there. Lincoln just went up on West Lincoln right now in the third quarter at West Lincoln. The Rebels hoping that they could get a victory over the Wolves, but it's not looking good. It is now 17-0 over there in the Southern Piedmont 1A, 2A. Other games in the 1A, 2A going to have some blowouts tonight, folks. East Lincoln's up 35-0, and North Lincoln is up 35-0. So East on Cherryville, North Lincoln on Bessemer City, and Lake Norman Charter. I don't have a score, but I'm going to imagine and take a wild guess here, Dan. I'm guessing they're blowing out Highland Tech. So,
yeah, I think right now it's 35 to nothing. 35-0 at halftime.
All right, so Dan's guess on Lake Norman Charter, 35-0. Another blowout in the area, West Mac over East Gaston right now, halftime, 45-0. So they're in the Southern Piedmont 1A, 2A, and the Mega 7. Blowouts everywhere. Blowouts all across the board. Until we get to the SMAC conference where nobody has any points, Dan. 9-7, 7-0, 7-7. So the SMAC didn't bring the offense, brought the defense tonight in the SMAC because everyone else around us is going off on the scoreboard. All right, last week of the regular season, And the Burns Bulldogs and Shelby Golden Lions now at halftime. The Lions lead 9-7 over to the Burns Bulldogs. And Dan, it's now time for the Rice Jewelry Dan Greer stat sheet of the game.
Okay, then we'll do that right after the Real Talk summary so far in the game. And that's quick tonight because not much scoring. In the first quarter, Lions got on the board first, a Manning Burton.
Hold on, Dan.
Oh, cool.
Tanner Muse just returned a punt for 63 yards to put South Point up 28-17 over the Crest Chargers.
Whoops, that is breaking news here on whatsupshopper.com. But getting back to this game on the Real Talk game summary brought to you by Real Talk, located at the stoplight on the corner in downtown Falston. And we want to let you know that the Lions took the lead first in this game over the Bulldogs. Manning Burton, a 22-yard field goal with 5:05 left in the first quarter, gave Shelby a 3-0 lead. But the Bulldogs came right back a few moments later, an 8-play, 80-yard drive, including the 56-yard pass completion play for a touchdown from Montgomery to Gilbert Brooks. Dorsey booted the extra point, and at the end of the first quarter, the Bulldogs led 7-3 over Shelby. And Shelby took the lead in the second quarter, the only score of the second quarter, as Washington ran it in from 16 yards out, culminating a 5-play, 53-yard drive. The point after kick, however, was blocked, and that score came when just the first play, in fact, of the second quarter. And here at halftime, that's the only score in the second quarter. The Golden Lions leading the Bulldogs. Shelby over Burns, 9-7 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And that's our Real Talk first half summary. Now, on our Wright's Jewelry stat sheet, brought to you by the folks at Wright's Jewelry, located on Highway 18 in Falston. For you high school students, seniors can go get your class rings there, juniors, whatever. Go get your class rings at Wright's Jewelry in Falston. And first of all, for Shelby on the stat sheet, the leading guy rushing the ball so far has been Rashid Washington, as he has carried the ball 10 times for 58 yards. Spencer Clark, 4 carries for 19 yards. Dontavius Presley has carried the ball 4 times for 22 yards. And Brooks has carried the ball 4 times for 38 yards for Shelby. Their net yardage in the first half, 115 yards rushing. In the air, Spencer Clark, 2 of 8 in the air. No INTs, 25 yards passing. So Shelby, 115 rushing, 25 passing for 140 total offensive yards in the first half. Shelby, in the first half, has 9 first downs. They were penalized in the first half tonight, 20 yards on 3 infractions. 20 yards on 3 infractions for the Lions in the first half. I believe that's right, yes. 2 infractions, actually, for 20 yards. Shelby has been penalized in the first half play. For the Bulldogs, not much of an offensive performance, not typical Bulldog football offensively in this game so far. Tylen Ruff, 7 yards rushing on 5 carries. Chris Montgomery has lost 14 yards on 8 carries. He is negative 14. So the Bulldogs with negative 7 net yards in the first half. In the air, Montgomery, 4 of 9, no INTs, for 76 yards, including that 56-yard pass completion play for a touchdown. And the Bulldogs with -7 rushing, 76 yards passing for 69 total offensive yards in the first half. Only 2 first downs in the first half, and no first downs in the second quarter. Both those first downs came on that scoring drive for the Bulldogs in the first quarter of play. Penalty-wise, the Bulldogs tonight have been penalized 3 times for a net penalty yardage of, let me look at my stat sheet again there, folks, 15 yards, 3 5-yard penalties against the Bulldogs in the first half of play. Our halftime stats have been brought to you by Wright's Jewelry on Highway 18 in Falston. The next week, Kevin will be headed. It's a home game for the Bulldogs. That home game will be at John Gamble Stadium on the campus of Kings Mountain High School in Kings Mountain.
Yes, it will, Dan. We'll be over at Kings Mountain High School as Goat Gate has claimed the victims of this senior class as their victims. And you see Mr. Tony over there, the scoreboard announcer there at Burns. Goat Gate has taken over at Burns High School, and the Bulldogs have lost all their home games, and Ron Green Stadium has been closed now for 6 months due to the health concerns. As a precautionary measure, folks, as a precautionary measure, they have not linked or have not found the E. coli virus in the goats from the Burns goats, or they haven't been linked. It's a precautionary move is what I'm trying to say. So don't worry, folks. They don't know for sure if the goats have E. coli. It's just a precautionary measure. They don't want the players out here on the field and maybe contract it. But that's it. We are getting ready as we're winding down here in a few minutes. We'll be ready for the